Alright, so in this video, we're talking about, do women respect the man who chased them? Right off the bat, my answer is no. But we want to hear from a woman's perspective.
One of the first tests that we give men is to see if he'll chase us. There's a million fish in the sea, so we want to know if we're the fish worth catching. But the question is, do we respect men who chase us? No, we don't respect it. We love it. We love men who chase us. It makes us feel attractive. It makes us feel beautiful. It makes us feel like, the only fish in the sea. A man who's focused is respected. A man who isn't chasing women is respected. And that's the contradicting part about the first test that we give men. Because we might be interested, but we want to know how interested you are, right? But you gotta test the woman at this point. If we're testing you, you gotta test the woman back. You have to be so focused that she's forcing herself to realize that she's interested in you because she's expecting the chase.
You see what I'm saying, man? You have to go through all these games. It's like a maze, me trying to get a woman to like you, man. Men don't have that mentality. They don't think like this. Men just straight. I like this woman. I'm going to go talk to her. I'm going to get her number, and then we're going to go on a date and see where it goes. Women, in their head, it's not a straight line. It's like zigzag and up and down and everything. Like a roller coaster. That's why it's so difficult for us men to understand these women.
A woman can be very frustrated when a man that she wants is not chasing her. And that is how you get a woman to basically respect you, to respect the fact that, hey, this man is so focused, I'm going to drop my pride and I'm not going to expect him to chase me because I actually want this man. I actually want him. So there becomes a mutual respect.
Now, if the same men start chasing her all of a sudden, guess what? Her interest level drops from here to,
There becomes a mutual interest. And it's not just a man chasing a woman who wants every man to chase her. You know what I mean?
No.
The chase can be fun. The chase can be very, it can create the attraction. But if the woman is not acting interested, that's when you need to test her. That's when you need to test her interest. Because she's not respecting you at that point. She's dangling herself in front of you.
For attention only.
That's disrespectful.
Yes.
That's disrespectful. And it's very contradicting how we see men like this. I don't recommend chasing women for longer than how she acts interested. If she's not acting interested in you, move on. Move on. That's the thing. Because our mind games that we play, we do it to ourselves. We can actually be interested in a guy and we can chase him away. You know what I mean? We can make him run away because we're playing this mind game with him when we could just tell him straight up we're interested. Respecting the chase, respecting the guy. But no, we never respect it. We actually respect a man who is not focused on us. And that's hard. That's hard for a man to not be focused on women because, we're attractive, right? We attract men and we just take advantage of it.
They be attracted to the guy who not chasing them, and then they be complaining at the same time. Why don't men approach me? The men that I like, they don't really approach me. But at the same time, they be attracted to that. You see what I'm saying? Man, it takes years of experience to understand a woman. That's why I suggest you should definitely sleep with as many women as possible as a man to get to that level in life. So once you're like a certain age, you have a PhD when it comes to women. and you're not gonna fall for these stupid mind games. You already know what she's doing.
We expect the chase all the freaking time, even if, even if we're not looking for it. It's crazy. We say no at first. That's the thing. That's the first test. When I say we test you, we're saying no. We're saying no. We're not saying yes because we want to know if you're chasing other women. It's so contradicting. Even explaining this right now, I know there's going to be so many people that are like, what is this? What is this, like, this mindset? What is this mind game that women basically, it's natural. I'm sorry, but it's natural. We want to know if we're the only minnow, but there's millions of minnows. We can't hide away from that fact.
They wanna know you only chasing her, but at the same time, if they see other women are not interested in you or they don't find you attractive, all of a sudden they don't want to be with you either. So if you're a man and you got like at least 5 to 6 women trying to be with you at the same time, and then the woman that you really want to be with, she sees that all these girls lining up to be with you, her interest level go from here to here. Now she don't see nothing but you, tunnel vision. But if she look around and nobody wants you, like when you guys go to the mall, ain't no girl checking you or flirting with you, she be like, yo, I don't think he's that good looking, or nobody wants him, so why should I be with him then?
What we can do as women is drop the pride and tell a man that we're actually interested. That's what we're not doing. It's okay to say no at first. If a man is asking you out, you don't have to say yes. But you can be honest about if you're interested, right? And a man shouldn't feel confused. If you're chasing...
That's the same thing you just said that you shouldn't do as a woman. Why would you say no to a man that you're interested in? That's, again, you're contradicting yourself in the video, explaining that you shouldn't contradict yourself as a woman. You see how their brains are wired? Yeah.
A woman and you're confused, please stop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, stop. The chase is not respected. It's liked. It's loved. It's expected. The chase is expected. It's not respected. So, any man who's focused on himself, focused on his own life, his own lifestyle, a woman sees that and she's like, dang, he sets the tone. He knows how to set the tone. A woman with pride wants to set her own tone. So, a woman with pride, a very prideful woman, can see a focused man as like, dang, he's full of himself, but I don't want that guy. It's very contradicting. And we do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves. And women that are prideful end up with men that don't only just chase her. They chase other women because it's a very weak-minded individual to constantly chase women. We started calling them simps. Women, we start labeling them simps, but we expect it. I can label something as negative, but also want it at the same time. That's the woman brain, everybody. That is the woman's brain. And that is why we've basically gotten to this point in the dating life. We can't just tell a man, yo, you're cute. I want you. I'll go on a date with you.
They do that. Don't listen to her. They do that. Trust me, it happens to me. Let me give you an example, right? There was a girl at my work back in the day. She asked me how my weekend was. And I'm like, oh, it was good. I went to check out this fried chicken place. Fried chicken waffles. She's like, oh yeah? Where is this place? And then she pulled it up on her phone as we were talking, where I'm telling her about the place, and I gave her the name. And she's like, "Oh, I would love to go here. Can we go here next weekend?" So they would drop hints like this. There was another chick at my work. She pretty much like, "Oh, can you come with me? I have to buy something for my boyfriend. I need your help because you're a man. You know, I don't know what guys like." I said, "Sure. Let's go to a store." We go to a store, like, just for her to tell me that, "Yo, I don't have a boyfriend. I just wanted to spend time with you." Yeah. So they're not gonna come out and say, "Oh, I want to date you," but it be so close. They tell you that, "Yo, what are you doing? Yo, I'm showing you that I want you." No, if that's not obvious, then I don't know what it is.
We literally just, I don't know. I don't know why we're full of ourselves when it comes to the chase. But yeah, there's millions of fish in the sea, and we act like the most shiniest rainbow fish out there. Every single woman does. We all do. And that's why we don't respect the chase, because there's so many other fish that can chase us, right? If you're not chasing us, we're like, "Oh, okay, I guess he's not interested." But if she's interested, best believe she's gonna come back. Best believe. If a woman feels like she's missing out on something, she's not gonna walk away. We're too intuitive. We're too intuitive. We can just see the full picture. We can see the bird's eye view of the man's life and how he can implement his life into ours. So yeah, I don't, chase is not respected. It's not respected at all. It's expected. And yeah, man, you set the tone. You set the tone for this first test. It's either you want me or you don't. You want me or you don't. Just like a guy, you either want her or you don't. Right? But we as women, we don't care about that. We don't care. We want your life figured out, and then we can just tag along because we're interested.
AKA, she's trying to say, "Yo, focus on your purpose." And if they see that, yo, you're doing what you're supposed to do, and they see your vision, and they see your dream, and they see you doing pretty good at it, they're gonna make themselves part of your life.
This is just an answered question. I don't know. I'm just explaining the woman's brain. This question alone, I feel like, can help people a lot with the whole contradiction between men and women. There's a huge contradiction. And I feel like I explained it pretty well. I feel like I did. Yeah. But men, you set the tone. You set the tone. If a woman is interested, she'll let you know. If she's not interested, actions. Actions prove. Actions say way more than words. So if she's ignoring you, if she's not acting interested, move on. Move on. You can show a woman you're attracted to her, but don't chase her. Don't chase her. See if she's attracted to you. And that's it. That's all I wanted to say today. I don't believe men are respected when they're chasing women, but that's the problem that we create. Women, we just don't respect men, period. Y'all just gotta stop chasing. Like, seriously, you just gotta stop chasing, because it's becoming a repetitive expectation through the generations. Way more repetitive, to the point where we can create an OnlyFans and expect to make money. That's crazy. Don't chase women. Focus on yourself, and the interested women will come. You don't want a woman that acts interested in you because you're chasing her. That's fake love.
Or she could act that she's interested because she wants your attention. She gonna reach out to you, but deep down in her heart, she don't like you like that. She have nothing to do with you. She don't want to do nothing with you. She just wants your attention to feed her ego, to make her feel like there's people out there want her.
That's fake attraction. That's fake. It's fake. She's using you. You want a woman who's actually interested in you. So you have to be interested in yourself. And as I say this, it's sad. It's a sad world because women, we don't go up to men. We don't go up to men and say, hey, you look handsome today, or can I have your number? We don't do that, right? We want the chase, but we don't respect it. We don't.
I'm gonna tell you one more thing. Some women do that. I'm not saying all women do that, but some women don't give a fuck. They pull up on you, man, and let it be known. Back in the day when I used to party and shit, right? I was in a group with my boys at a club. This woman spotted me from at least like 6 feet away or some shit, right? I saw that. She was looking at me. And then slowly she made her way where she was standing right next to me. And then she tapped on my shoulder. She's like, yo, what is your background? What's your ethnicity? I wasn't really interested in her because she wasn't my type. I'm like, baby girl, I'm good. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hit him with the same shit they hit you with. When you try to talk to a girl at the bar and she's not interested in you, her friend come out of nowhere. You want to go to the bathroom with me? Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, it was nice meeting you. Hit him with the same shit. I gotta go to the bathroom, baby. Enjoy your night, though.
Actually take it to the next step. We force the men to take it to the next step. It takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. If you don't want to be alone for the rest of your life, you got to put some oomph. You got to put some effort. You can't just expect the man to chase you all the way to the matrimony. It takes two to tango. The first dance in a wedding, it takes two. I don't know. I'm upsetting myself just talking about it because I know I'm not helping anything. I'm really just explaining the woman's brain. The woman's brain is freaking confusing. It's contradicting. And I wish that we could respect men more. I wish that we could actually, live in a yin and yang worlds, but it's not feeling like that. It's feeling very off balanced. It's feeling like the woman has the upper hand. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that, the natural tendency of a man to chase a woman is pretty much dead because we don't respect it. We should respect it because we should be able to tell a man if we're interested or not so that the man can keep moving on. But no, we test it out and we have fun with it. That's the sad part. And that's just what the world's become. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Mwah.
Let me tell you something, man. Focus on your dream. Focus on your goals. And women will come by when they see that you might take off in life. They'll come. As a man, your focus shouldn't be woman. Your focus should be taking off. Yeah. I think I did a way better job explaining to you guys how does it work compared to her, because she's speaking from the woman mentality, and a lot of men ain't gonna understand that language. This is when I come in and I tell you guys what she means because of my life experiences. Catch you in the next video, all right? Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out.